Hey, pile one, group one. If you chose this little lantern, that's right, lantern, or as I kind of described it, something you used to see on an old train, or like, they had on the trains. And I'm going to set that right there. And the card life is full of, or life is a series of choices. Choose love. Then this is going to be the pile that we prepared for you in the previous part. Wow, that's a lot of peas. Anyway, I'm just going to actually sit these right here. I want to go ahead and sit this card for you here. And yes, you can see that. And I want to read to you from the book Talking to Heaven, the Mediumship cards by Doreen Virtue and James von Praagh, what this card says, okay? And then that way we get the message that they want to specifically say to you, okay? So, life is a series, there we go. Life is a series of choices. Choose love. Love is the true nature of your soul. By making a choice from love instead of fear, you are saying yes to God. I remember in life when I would let other people's opinions of me define who I was. I was never good enough to be accepted. That was because I was living in fear. But now I know how much more powerful love is. By making the right choices, you welcome abundance into every aspect of your life. I want nothing more than for you to be happy. So with every choice you make, stay true to your nature and choose love. Fear separates, love unites. From over here, I will try to remind you to always attempt to see love in all you do. That way you can live a happier and more fulfilling life while on earth. That's lovely. All right, so now, let's see. We have some oracle cards, some tarot cards, and that we pre-done. Let me put this down here. Who this is that is trying to speak with you, okay? Bring you a message. All right, so we have card number 17, gift. Okay. Gift. I'm just trying to think, like, I don't think I have that one. Okay, that one is not to describe them. I think it's this one. Okay, so we're gonna put that over there. Gift, here, let's just get this way. Messages to you from them. So you got eagle. Actually, on this side, it's eagle and imperial topaz, and it says responsibility, respect, respect and grace. And then on the back side, it says, Spirit of Eagle, give me the strength to reflect on myself so that I may emerge new and free. Thank you. Oh, all right. Now, the metaphysical definition for the eagles, of course, like, power and such. Strength, power, stand tall, courage, always be true to you. But I'm also getting that a rebirth or a renewal or something is about to happen. And the winds of change are headed your way. Okay? That's what I'm getting with eagle. And then the imperial topaz. Let me see. But I know it's got to be related to the sacral chakra because of its color. I do know it's a defensive crystal, and it helps keep people you don't wish around you away. So, the Egyptians used to say that the sun god Ra gave it its color for the sun energy. So it's like solar energy. It's like moving with action or something, connectedness to all things, and it will help things materialize. So Cool. That's what I know about it. All right. And then with number 17, the gift. I know that it's a very positive card. And it could actually mean that you have a gift coming. But it could be like, just be receptive to the small things that come into your life. And if you're looking for a time frame, if you're getting a gift, like some people say it's Christmas because I guess that's what they associate with. But I've also heard that it's either the next like holiday or even a birthday that is coming up for you or in your life. So if you take whichever one resonates with you, and because this is a collective, and always just take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. So let's go ahead and look at this one. Okay, pleasure. I like that. Look at that. Can you see that? That's beautiful. It's a beautiful card. And with this, I'm just getting like, enjoy your life. Every single part of it. Slow down and smell the roses. Taste every taste. Smell every smell. Feel every feel. Feel every feeling, I guess. Enjoy every moment with all of your being. Just let all the pleasures. For some reason, I'm feeling that you might not take time to enjoy anything, really. Maybe you work really, really hard, and you just like, you work to get, and you've taken great care of, yourself, maybe your family, but you got to take care of you inside and out. And taking care of you inside kind of requires having fun, choosing love. Okay, so next, now, let's see, we have the card, Slave in reverse, so that means I'm going to read, here's what it looks like upright. I'm sorry. Slave in reverse, I'm going to read the shadow attributes of it since it was upside down. Giving your willpower to an external authority out of fear of making your own choices. It said that in that book when we read it, that they were, always fear-based. Okay, that's cool. That's sad though. So I'm actually just holding it. I'm feeling that it's either that, they didn't have the power of choice to choose themselves. They had to follow the orders, and that violated their own integrity. They knew that they were much more than what they had to put up with, however that may be. But I'm also getting that perhaps the second would be slavery was a part of the genetic history. So whether it be him, her, or in their family, okay? So you're going to have to take that as it would resonate either way either. Okay, so slave. Also, we did get two of these cards in the, we got networker, and that is also in the reverse. Networker, that could be like messenger or courier, communicator of some type. And here's what it looks like in the right side up. But like we said, we'll read the shadow. And the shadow attributes are conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. Fear and falsehood. Huh. Ouch. Oh, my elbow. I don't know about that, because what I'm really feeling is more like they did something with their ability to like getting out the communicating part, the messenger, courier, whatever, maybe even a journalist. They help develop social flexibility and empathy that seek others, and they seek, I don't know, seek it. They used to seek, how about that? They used to seek out others whom they didn't seem to be friends with, and they made a lot of friends with a vast array of people in the end, but they would seek out people that didn't seem to be on their side, and they would get them to hear their, like kind of almost leading to this slave part, like seeing how you need to be caring and compassionate to the world because, like, that doesn't deserve to continue or something like that, okay? That's what I'm getting with these. I'm going to leave them in the upright, but we know what we said. And that's mostly so you can read them, okay? And finally, last oracle card is a child's love. Okay. Child's love. Wow, that's pretty. So, I'm going to read it to you. The love between a parent and a child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on Earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest parts of our hearts. So, this doesn't mean that this is a passed over child, per se. I am picking up that it could be with some of you. I'm feeling another two-parter with this one. Okay, so there's this everlasting love that they have for you. Know that they're free of pain, safe and whole again, and that the love that you two had can never be broken. Understand how much they miss you too. But they do send you signs. See all these? See all them signs? That's just some of the possibilities, like the butterflies, or maybe a song comes on the radio, or you've seen that rainbow, or a butterfly literally popped out of nowhere. I just heard the butterfly that just came out of nowhere and she couldn't figure it out. That's for somebody. Oh, that's nice. So just know that when those things just happen, or even a feather floating down, anything like that, whenever that happens, that is a message from your loved one saying, hey, hi, I love you, I'm here. Or, acknowledging that, I know you're sad, don't cry, I'm here, I miss you too, even pennies, you could find pennies, and that would be definitely from my passed over loved ones. Or dimes even, because I asked, I'm sorry, I don't mean to talk about me, but I remember, and I was just joking, honestly. I was like, Mom, can't you, quit sending pennies and give me some dimes or quarters or something? And wouldn't you know it, later that day was a shiny dime, and it wasn't there. I mean, there was no way it was there before. I cleaned, I dusted, I was all over that house. It was not there, and there it was on the counter. And I thanked her, and I'm sorry. Enough about me. Anyway. But just know that those are things, and even it could be other things that I didn't mention. They're always, just always, they love you. They're right there. Please don't be sad. They're okay. But the other message could be, and like I said, this is a collective, so just take what part resonates, leave the rest behind. If you don't have a child on the other side, it's kind of like they're asking you to look at the world through the eyes of a child. To play, have fun. Yeah. I hear you now. Yeah, play it and have fun. And enjoy every day in some way. Love those around you. Have compassion. Stop working towards the goal without, I just said all that. Without, you're making me say it again. Okay, without, enjoying what you deserve. Well, that blows my mind. I literally just heard all of that over again. That is so cool. I love you, Spirit. I thank you so much. Okay, so let's get into the, let me see here. Hold on one second. Let me fix your cards. I don't like them like this. Okay, so I just tidied it up a little bit, and thank you for allowing me to interrupt us. Okay, now let's get into the tarot. So, we have first the Queen of Cups. She's cute. And the Five of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. And the Ace of Swords. Along with the Fool. I see. And then this is the Page of Wands in this deck. I gotta remember the symbols, you know. The Page of Wands with playfulness, by the way. Then we have the Emperor with structure. The Emperor, and it's in the sign of Aries, in the sign of Aries. Excuse me. And also we have, okay, the King of Cups with support. Lovely. Very nice. Okay, so let me see here. Your ideal life is on its way. I know that. I can see that. You know, you just have to take that leap of faith. Just get off of the path that you're on and get on that new one. Just have faith that Spirit will catch you. You are on the right path as it is. You just have to keep going and have that faith to just go. Start the new journey. It's coming. It is so coming anyway. It is, so, I mean, the Queen of Cups, she's full of intuition. And she's like, here, I've got this knowledge. You can either take it or leave it. I don't care. I'm going to have a good day. She's a little snooty in that, you know. But you have some kind of creative ideas that she's saying. You have all the power to start that. And you can do it. And like, oh my goodness, look at the little hummingbird on this Ace of Swords. Your ideal life is on its way. You know, but you have to learn to listen, which is like what she's saying. Listen to your inner voice. Listen to what your soul says, singing. You know, like it's like, you know what you want to do. You know what you're meant to do. You can feel it. Feel it inside of you. You got tons of ambition, but just don't forget, don't come across gold. You know, and if you feel like you're obsessing over something, you better step back and like weigh your options here and like do the pros and cons. Like if I have to act like this to get what I need, is it really worth it? Because, you know, that's not really how, because this right here, the Five of Pentacles saying in this particular deck is stating that sometimes you're better off without that certain thing. And just don't work yourself to the core, which I think was what part of the pleasure was saying that. And I guess, you know, child's love was kind of mentioned earlier too. Child, looking through the eyes of a child. Where was I thinking at? Okay, so, oh, the Five of Pentacles. You know, don't work yourself to the core just for the sake of something. Don't, just because you can buy things. Yes, I did say that before. But instead, you know, you got this creative idea. You've got this inspiration to do it. You have the Ace of Swords. Your ideal life is on its way. All you have to do is the work. I mean, like, to get there. But this Ace is here to guide you to that goal quickly, in fact. With this Knight of Swords, I mean, he is the fastest of all the knights in the tarot. You just have to listen, and you know, you're probably a very quick thinker. But let's see. Now with this, playfulness is exactly as that, you know. You're not afraid to step out of your comfort zone now. You're going to have, once you start this path, get out of that comfort zone. Yeah, discover your innocence. Gather your courage. Get off of this other road and get onto your new road. And if you are having any problems, like with any disputes of any kind, legal or not, they're going to be okay. Everything's going to come out fine. You have some really reliable people you can trust, and you have yourself that you can rely on. You're making the right decisions. Absolutely. And then just listen to that sound advice that's been someone's been trying to give it to you. And you have so much support. He's even stating too. But he also wants to kind of remind you, be careful of sort of how you come across people. So, like, maybe, I'm not judging, but, uh-oh. Did we stop? Are we recording? Let me check, guys. Okay. I heard a little ding on it, so I wanted to make sure. I don't know what the ding was. New camera. Anyway, before we run out of time, in case that happens, because it has happened, keep your mind open. Hear that whisper of your intuition. Follow it. Be compassionate, because, those around you have feelings too. And I know, I get it. I mean, as spiritual as I am, I still have very bad days sometimes. And I say things I really wish I wouldn't have. And I have to really, really, sit and go inside myself and work on that at times myself. Everybody has to. So I get it. But, I really don't even need to clarify anything. No. Just know that, I hope that you could figure out who this person was. They were either a slave to their job and they did not have the childlike look on it, and they worked themselves to the bone and they just didn't get anything out of life like that. Or, they might have actually been a slave. But they did something very powerful, it seems. And with all these letters here, I see that maybe you might be getting a gift. I'm going to have to say you're getting something that you don't know about. So, yay! Okay, pile one. If you liked this reading, please hit the like button down below. Leave me a comment, please, and let me know if it resonated. It really will help me know that I'm connecting with somebody out there. And, subscribe, and then you can see future uploads if you wish. And it would help my channel grow so much, and I would appreciate you. And I'd love to have your energy here. Like, you are so cool, and I can't wait to see what happens next on your road. So come on back, and I see you next time. But until then, have a great day, night, evening, everything. We had blatantly forgot to do this part. So as you see, I cleaned up the cards, and I apologize for that, but this is still group 1's reading. And your cards are right here off to the side. I haven't even put them back in their decks. But we're going to shuffle together, and we're going to get you a message that your loved one also wanted to say to you. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, can we please tap into group 1 as a collective? And what is the message that Spirit would like to share today? Okay. Ooh. All right, that's it. Thank you. And next is Science. So, Spirit, what is the message you have for, thank you, our group 1s, and a house for group 1s for your message? And we so were glad that you were here too. Thank you. Nope, they said no. Were they bossy? No. Oh, hey, maybe, family resemblance. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's see. So we have I don't know where my brain went. I'm sorry. We have a Neptune in Taurus. Neptune in Taurus in the 11th house. Cool. Okay, so now if you read these together, so the spiritual message is inspire others with your beliefs for humanity's sake. Okay, inspire others with your belief for humanity's sake is the first line. And then the next line is be prepared to sacrifice for the costs of your hopes and wishes. And then finally, it is yielding is the only way to use the most direct way and do it for the future. Yielding is the only way to use the most direct way and do it for the future. So, and then on the other side, the blue side, the idolization of resources to maintain freedom. Confusion regarding the practicality of associations. And finally, sacrifice resulting from the productivity of your circle of friends. So that, like, I'm going to have to tell you all that is, I heard a few of these were exactly what they were saying. But you're going to know what one pertains in your life more than I am because I can't see you all. You're on the TV. I'll read them over one more time. So, first sentence was the idolization of resources to maintain freedom. And then the second one was confusion regarding the practicality of associations. And third, sacrifice resulting from the productivity of your circle of friends. So, God bless you all. I send you love and light again. And I apologize. I'll try to do better. You forgive me? Alright. Bye again.